this time. I'm hoping that you're using your days and you're coming up with positive ways of using your time, whether it's reading or spending time with your family or doing all sorts of different things. A lot of you have already emailed me and showed me some of the cool things that you've been drawing at home. I know Mrs. Farnsworth, our librarian, she's been posting links on her website, on her Facebook site, about drawing with Mel Williams. I know on my Muse Art site, I've been posting things for you to do. I think today I posted a scavenger hunt inside, so if you did that, I hope that was fun for you. I've been talking with your teachers. We have a text group where we text one another and keep in touch with each other that way, and we kind of are all on the same page. We do miss you guys, and we're hoping that maybe you miss us too. So I thought maybe this would be a cool way for us to kind of interact with one another, even though we can't be in class together. So each day I'm planning on coming up with a doodle a day, and I'd like to do it with letters of the alphabet. So since today is the first day, we're going to be drawing something together with the letter A. And I have this cool site that I found that allows me to share whatever I'm doing on my computer screen with you guys. So it is going to be a little bit different for me drawing on a computer screen, but you guys can go ahead and get some paper and some pencils. You can pause the video, go run and get those things, and then we're going to draw together. So even though it might be a little bit difficult for me to draw on a computer, it should be a little bit easier for you to be able to draw on your pencils and papers, and later you can get crayons and all sorts of stuff that you have at home to be able to make your drawing look colorful and neat. And I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller and move it out of the way so I have room here to draw. Maybe I'll put you over here. And since today is the A day, let's start by making a letter A. We're going to make a block letter A. So I'm going to start by making a line at the top, and then I'm going to use 2 diagonal lines to come down on either side. Can you hear the birds? I'm outside on my deck because even though we have to be kind of separated from each other, you can still get outside sometimes. So I'm having a nice time on my deck. And my neighbors next door are working on their house, so there's a little bit of construction noises in the background also. In the middle between these 2 diagonal lines, I'm going to put a line and then make a diagonal line to go down and a diagonal line to go down. You can see our letter A is starting to take form. The bottom sections, we're going to connect them. It's a little bit hard to do this on the computer. And then up here, I need to make the inside of the A. So I'm going to make a line, and I'm going to try to follow these diagonal lines, but on the inside. And then I'm going to connect it at the top, kind of like a square inside there. Now, if we want it to be a block letter, we can make a diagonal line off the corners of all these. Ooh. Let's see if I can fix that up. There we go. And I'm going to make one off of this corner and a diagonal line off of this corner. I'm even going to do one inside there. And then I'm going to connect this up and connect it over. And down here I'm going to connect up. And here's going to be a little bit tricky. So on the end here I want to go that way. And I also want to go up. So it's the inside of the A. Alright, I know it's looking a little bit shaky and rough, but I bet your drawings look even better. And if they don't look perfect, that's okay too. We're just having fun drawing together. Alright, so for our alligator, I'm going to draw some practice eyes up here, because you want to kind of figure out what type of eyes you want your alligator to have. We talk about this at school sometimes too. Depending upon what your animal's mood is, you can show it with your eyes. So I'm going to start with a circle, or an oval, and then another one right next to it. And I'm going to put dots inside. So these would just be regular, standard looking eyes. Now if you want your alligator to be sleepy, he's taking a nap on the bank of a river, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to make his eyelids drooping. He's a little sleepy. Of course, if you want a ferocious looking alligator, you can make eyes that are mean looking. So we're going to make a letter V instead of the circles. And then I'm going to connect it with a U, connect it with a U, and little eyeballs inside. So those are kind of mean looking eyes. I think for mine though, I'm going to do a happy alligator. So I'm going to use the happy eyes. You can choose whatever eyes you would like. Or you can make up eyes of your own. Maybe there's eyes that you come up with that I didn't even make. I'm going to make happy eyes. And for now, I'm going to get rid of this so I have more room to draw. Alright, so I have my happy eyes, and I want to start to make his head that goes around this. So on top, I'm going to make a rainbow. Oops, I'm going to switch my tool. I'm going to make a rainbow on top, and a rainbow on top. It's going around his eyes. And then I'm going to come down on the side. I'm going to make a long snout. It's a line coming out. And then I'm going to put a little bump. That's going to be one of his nostrils. And then I'm going to make a letter U. And a letter U. Kind of spread out. And then I'm going to bring it the whole way back. And I'm going to make it a happy alligator. So I'm going to end it with a smile at the end. And then down here, since we have a little nostril over here, I'm going to put a little hole that he's breathing out of his nostril. I need to make one more nostril, so it's like an upside down U with a little dot. He's got two nostrils on him. And now the next part, this is going to be the fun part. You get to make your alligator teeth. And they're really just going to be a bunch of letter V's zigzagging up and down. And you're the artist, you can decide if you want to have one long big tooth or tiny teeth or longer teeth. You can decide how you want your alligator's teeth to look like. And of course, if you need more time to draw your teeth, you can always just pause and then come back to us. Alright, I got my nice alligator teeth there. Underneath, I'm going to come down and curve the whole way around to make my alligator head finished. I didn't connect it over here, you can see. Just made it to there. Now I'm going to work on my alligator body. So if you want a big alligator, you can make a big long body. If you want a short little body, you can be a little baby alligator, you can do that too. But I'm going to make my line come out. It's a little bit curved. It doesn't have to be perfectly flat. And then I'm going to make my alligator tail come up top here. So I'm going to start where I ended and make a line that comes long rainbow line, so it's a curved tail. And then from that point, I'm going to make it curve back. All right, now we're going to give him some feet. So I'm going to make an upside down U. And I'll make another upside down U. Those are going to be kind of like the shoulder of his arm. And then I'm going to draw a straight line out. And then I have to give him some alligator toes here. So like a little toe, little letter U's. And it's a cartoon alligator, so if you don't have enough toes, you don't have to worry about it. And then I'm going to connect it right back in. Do the same thing back here. Draw my line. Little bump, little bump, little bump toes. Connect it. And then I got all these spaces underneath, so I'm going to connect. Here would be his neck. I'm going to connect his feet. I'm trying to make them all in the same area. And I connect that section there too. Now if we want to, we could actually give him little claws. I'm going to put little claws, little letter V's on the end of each of his toes. It's looking pretty good. He of course would have feet on the other side. I don't know that we can actually see them. If you want, maybe I could put like a little bump. That's where his leg would be on the other side. And we might be able to fit it. Let's see if we can. I'm going to start about here and make my little bumps. Sneak it behind his head. So it does look like he has another leg over there. That's looking pretty fun. The next part we can do to make it look even more like an alligator is we can add some spikes to his back. So I'm making like letter M over and over again. And I'm trying to make each spike the same size. I'm going to stop there for now since it's going around this curve. Let me do it back here. And we'll see how we can connect them up. Again, if you need more time, if you're not happy with your spikes, you can always pause it and come back. That's looking pretty good. Another thing you can do for texture is we could add maybe some letter U's. These are going to look like it's thick, rough skin. You could do this all over the body if you wanted. I'm just going to do it in some areas. Maybe I'll do a couple on his shoulder of his leg. Just a couple little bumps on him. And that's going to look like we have good texture on our alligator. I think he's looking pretty good. Now your next step, of course, would be you can color him. Now for me, it's going to be really easy because through the magic of the computer, I could just pick a color and make him that color. Look how fast that went. Woo. It's a nice looking alligator. I accidentally made that line, but I actually kind of like that line because it looks like it's its belly. I'm going to get a lighter belly under there. That's looking pretty cool. And my letter A, I can also color my letter A. You, of course, you can go and you can get crayons or colored pencils or fill it in however you would like. The birds are singing, they like my alligator. Or maybe they're afraid of my alligator, I don't know. I think he's looking pretty good. And you can come up with a great place for your alligator to live. Maybe my alligator is outside. I guess he would be outside. It's better for him to be outside than inside. I don't want an alligator in my house. But I'm going to add. I think there's a way I can make these different colors. It popped up before. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's what it went. Let's get it darker green for the ground, the grass. Oh, they made everything green. I don't know about that. Let's see if I can just make the ground grass green. Let's see if that works. There we go. Now we're talking. And if you want, you can add plants, you can add other animals, whatever you would like. If you do draw along and your parents let you, you can always take a picture and post your picture. I'd love to see what your alligator looks like. I think it's an alligator. A is for alligator. It is an alligator. Although I do remember once when I was little, my parents took me, we were in Florida, and my parents took me to a place that was actually called, I think it was called Gator World. I'll have to ask my mom if that's correct. But we went to Gator World, and they told us the difference between alligators and crocodiles. And it kind of made me mad, because if I remember this correctly, alligator starts with A, crocodile starts with C, but it's the backwards of what you want it to be. An alligator's snout is more round, if we were looking at him from the top, because these are his eyes. And a crocodile snout looks like the letter A. It's like totally backwards. But if you ever want to know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile, you now know. The alligator has a rounder shaped mouth, where the crocodile has a pointier shaped mouth. And I really wish it was the other way, because it would be easier to remember, but you just have to remember that whatever it is, it's the backwards of what it should be. But hopefully, that's not what I want. Hopefully, you've made a nice looking crocodile, and you're happy with what your crocodile looks like today. I'm trying to erase this. I'm not sure what's going wrong there. But you want to make sure that you put your alligator picture online. If you can take a picture of it, I'd love to see it. And you also can tell me what maybe we should do for tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be letter B. So I don't know if you want to draw a bear or a bee or whatever type of bee animal you can come up with. But you can give your suggestions to me down below. But hopefully you had some fun today. I think that I'm going to enjoy drawing the letters of the alphabet with you. But in the meantime, I hope you and your family are having a nice time together. You're being safe, you're being healthy, and you're enjoying your time to be able to do all the things that maybe you haven't been able to do. I know I've been able to read a whole lot more. I'm trying to get outside a lot more, doing lots of exercising. So this extra time might be a good thing after all. So see you tomorrow, and I can't wait to see your pictures. See ya.